Independent Policing Union of South Africa Secretary General Mpho Kwinika joins us for a reaction. Mpho, very good afternoon. Appreciate your time. Jeremy Vearey, very angry.
General Vearey is one of many police officials who have been ill-treated by the South African Police Service utilizing the SAPS disciplinary regulation. And we have been saying this for quite some time to say that the SAPS has weaponized the discipline regulations to deal with its critics, people who are opposed to corruption and malfeasance. So he is quite correct to express the feelings that he did just now because of the treatment he had received from the SAPS.
Are you able to provide us with specific examples or cases where disciplinary regulations have been weaponized to silence critics within the SAPS ranks?
Look, there are many people, I did not get their permissions to come on air and speak about them, but there are many who have gone through that process, and there are many who are still undergoing such, through such processes. And the disciplinary regulations, its purpose, it is not to punish members or employees. Its purpose is to ensure that their conduct is brought to the level where it is needed within the working environment, and even to promote, good relations amongst the employees and the employees with the South African Police Service. Now, what we have seen, for quite some time now, it is an upsurge of the number of cases where SAPS management have targeted certain individuals who speaks against them and removed them from the service through these processes.
How widespread do you believe this issue is within the SAPS? I mean, you've talked about many people, and many, I suppose, is relative. Are there particular departments or units where it's more prevalent than others?
Look, the people who are enjoying a little bit of comfort so far are the non-commissioned officers, because their job is to go and do what they are told to go and do. But members who are affected about this are the MMSs, who are middle management services, and the SMSs, especially those that are not, their conduct is not looked at in terms of the Police Act Section 9, which is the National Commissioners and the Provincial Commissioners. They are exempted from this process. But many of MMSs and SMSs are affected by this.
So when we unpack the arbitration process at the SSSBC, what specific changes do you propose to ensure fairness and impartiality? Or is it something more deep-rooted than just this conversation can solve?
We are happy to hear General Jeremy Vearey saying that certain individuals need to be blacklisted so that members, when they apply for arbitrations, when they hear the name, they should not approve to have such name, presiding over their arbitrations. But that is not the case. The case here is the SAPS owns 50% stake of the SSSBC. The other 50% is shared amongst two organizations which are recognized and sits in that council. Now, if you have a problem, they will go and choose anybody, any of the commissioners whom they have appointed, because remember, the 50% gives the SAPS the right to appoint, the commissioners and make them part of the panel of the SSSBC. So they can choose anyone, give them directives, and I can assure you today they will never beat the hand that feeds them. Now, we have suggested that we need to make sure that because this process is the process that assists members who are affected by the decisions which are made by the employer, the members must be given an opportunity to choose, even outside the panel, the person who can preside over their arbitrations. That is one thing that we have, looking at bringing to the management. The other thing is that SAPS enjoys everything during the disciplinary regulation, the hearing, and they enjoy the right to start again during the arbitrations. And that is where the biggest problem starts, where they introduce what we call the Stalingrad techniques and prolong the arbitration up until the members' coffers becomes dry. Some of the members even, throw in the towel, but those who still have got monies to pay lawyers go through the process. Just like General Vearey, he had gone through the whole process up until the labor court. Now, it takes 3 to 7 years for an arbitration to be concluded, depending on what side of the employer do you stand. If the employer is gunning to remove you, they will push it up until 7 years.
Okay, that's where we're going to leave that conversation. Appreciate your time.